Yo, what is going on, everyone? Here we are with our episode of we're gonna be doing a Vikings franchise. So, you've seen the season recap there. If we're caught up in real life, the Super Bowl just happened, and here's the stats. So I couldn't control like the MVPs and all that. They just literally the game gave it to who they thought they could. But as you can see, our Vikings have finished the season with an 8-9 record. Our roster is still intact. We're about to go into the offseason. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. Curious, see what we got going on here. I know a lot of people are expecting like a Kirk Cousins trade. We'll see what new head coach, Tavedas Marshall. I couldn't spell his name properly. The Tavedas, it was like giving me a weird error. Tavedas Marshall, let's see what he's going to do in this offseason, so let's get this underway. We going on here, we got retirements, we got contracts, we got scouting, we got mock draft. So let's start off with, let's just start off with a mock draft and see where they got us. Well, I think we're on mock draft 1. I started a cloud franchise, and we are picking, I started a cloud franchise, so it didn't give us like any of the mock drafts throughout the year. So let's see where we pick. A lot of quarterbacks here at the top. Jacksonville, another quarterback. Don't see it happening. Maybe I could see it going down with the Lions, Texans. If they don't keep Watson, yeah. Could definitely see the Giants and the Jags doing it. And then we go some pass rushers. Another quarterback for Denver. I could see that happening too if they don't have faith in Teddy for the future. The Jets got two top 10 picks, and they got projected two corners. So we're projected to go right guard David Quinn out of Alabama. I can see us going right guard. I think we need some better offensive linemen. So, as you can see, right guard, right end, middle linebacker in general, cornerback, all kind of need some improvements. And I think that's the only first round pick we got here. I have been doing some scouting as I've been like waiting for the Super Bowl and kind of ranking my players. Wrong one there. Prospect scouts. So if we look at our favorites, here. We got I'm looking at pass rusher first here. So it's kind of weird to see them tell us they want us to take Quinn, who's my 11th favorite player so far. But yeah, so really looking at more pass rusher and linebackers here. Next up, we're gonna look at some retirements. Let's see who's getting out of the league. Whitworth gets the Super Bowl and he's gone. Mack retires. Emmanuel Sanders gone. McClendon's gone. Lewis goes. Saffold, Peters, Green, Lee, Alulu, and then Ty Naseki, Ryan Kerrigan, Jason Kelsey goes. Justin Bethel, my bad, not Bethel. Matthew Slater, Gerald McCoy, Incognito, Amendola, Marcus Cannon, Dwayne Brown. Josh Johnson's gone. Calais Campbell, Jimmy Smith, Joe Flacco, Matt Ryan. A lot of big names here. Sendejo, Andre Roberts, Chase Daniels, Marcus Hunt, and Jason Peters. So some big retirements there. All right, we're going to go into some player negotiations. We got some big decisions here, and we will have to take a look. Like, do you really want to go $7 million a year for Anthony Barr? Like, I like Barr. I think he's gonna be he's not gonna be. He's been a decent player, but just $7 million. What does our cap space look like if we sign this deal? We'll have like $19 million, so we got like $26 million in cap. Let's come look at one of these small contracts. So yeah, $25 million in cap space. Let's start with these easy ones. Sean Mannion, nope, sorry, I don't see it happening. Blake Brandell, nope. Dan Chizen, no. Ben Elfson, nope. Rashard Hall, nope. Dakota Dozier. Yeah, nope, he's gone. Nope, he's gone. Nope, he's gone. Let's see here. Who is this? Chris Henderson or Chris Herndon the fourth. 26. I think we could do better there. Kenny Wilkes. I might do this contract. Let's give him a 1 year, $1 million contract. I'm not guaranteeing anything, so if we need to, we can cut him. 1 year, $940K. Cool. No guaranteed there. Joseph the kicker. We'll look and see what else we could do. Nick Vigil, nice try. Wayne Gallman, not for $4 million at a 71 overall, guys. D.D. Westbrook. Sorry, I just can't do these contracts. Like, we're gonna be moving on from a lot of guys and adding a lot. Jordan Berry, 31 years old. Let's keep the kicker or the punter around. Stays here, very nice. Sheldon Richardson, he's declined so much. Look at his ratings: 68 speed, 88 strength, only 74 block shed. I just don't think he's the same type of player, so we're gonna move on from him. Xavier Woods, was never a fan of him, so we're gonna let him go. Tyler Conklin, he wants $5 million-ish a year. Ooh, that's hard to say yes to for me. I might come back to him in the free agency. Pat P. I'm sorry, Pat P. I like you, but you're just not the same player. Here we go. The big two here. Everson Griffin, 1 year, about $6 million. I'm considering this really hard because we don't know what is going to be available, but I think we can get him for cheaper in free agency. And the same with Anthony Barr. We're not keeping really anybody. Anthony Barr is not the type of player I think that is going to demand high salary. So we might be, as long as it's under 2 years, under like $5 million, I think we can handle it. All right, so combine results are in, but we're gonna look at some free agents first. Let's look at free agency, see what we might want going on, and then we'll check it out. We got $32 million in cap. We kept our cap available. Big name players are here: Devontae Adams, Teron Armstead, Chris Godwin. He's getting no bids. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting here. Trent Brown, Casey Hayward, Gronk, Mike Williams, Melvin Gordon. All right, let's go here. Let's see here. Quarterbacks, we're good at. We don't need any of these fools coming in and kind of messing this current quarterback situation up, which is already not the best, but they're not improvements. I like our two running backs. Not gonna sign anyone here. Wide receivers. We got some good wide receivers, but if we can add like a Chris Godwin for or Michael Gallup, ooh, we're definitely not gonna give him like $11 million, but Michael Gallup is interesting. Might come back to those later. Let's see, tight ends. Forgot Irv Smith will be coming back, so that's nice. We can probably use an upgrade, but are we really getting like a big upgrade here with these guys? Conklin we might just bring him back. Whoa, what's he asking for like 1 year? Like $5 million a year. I think we can get one of these older guys here. That might help out. Like, I wouldn't mind Gronk at all on a 1 year deal. Gronk, I just don't think that's right. I don't think Gronk would want to come to our team because we're not like Super Bowl contending or big time playmakers there. So yeah, let's come back to tight end. Left tackle, we got Darisaw. We're not really gonna get an upgrade. Well, you can definitely get an upgrade over him with Armstead, but we'll look at other places. Left guard here. Cleveland's solid, and we're not going to get a big upgrade there. Centers. Bradbury's good, and we're not getting an upgrade or younger to really get above him or push him. Right guard, we do need one. David DeCastro or Kappa. And then right tackle, Trent Brown and DJ Fluker. DJ Fluker, let's look at his ratings. You know he's a good run blocker. Kind of balanced, decent strength. We might want to bring him in, but I'm not going to give him a big contract. Give him like $4 million. 4.49. That sounds good for me. Like the DJ Fluker one there. Trent Brown. And Fluker I'm not bringing in for a right tackle. I'll probably move him to right guard. Defensive ends. We can definitely use some help here for our left end. Akeem Hicks. No, we move him to like tackle. We might switch up our scheme to a 3-4. I think we did. Melvin Ingram would be an outside linebacker. Outside linebacker, Melvin Gordon, Olivia Verne, D. Ford. Yeah, I mean, we could probably bring in Werner and then, like, stand Daniil Hunter up at outside linebacker. Defensive tackle, Linval Joseph coming back. Maybe not. We got Michael Pierce. So, we don't need a really big here. This is where we kind of need a player to really push the team. And I think Derek Barnett we would have to stand up. Now Dominican Sue, let's see what his ratings are looking like. Let's take a gander. 73 speed, 91 strength, 80 block shed. Let's bring him in on a 1 year like $6 million deal. 6.22. I mean, these points aren't high, but these are like older guys. No one's really going to be competing for. Outside linebacker. So if we move to the 3-4, we stand Daniil Hunter up. We do need like a left end. A big guy. Well, not a big guy, but I mean, I don't know if we're going to be paying Akeem Hicks this kind of money. And then defensive tackle, right end. So let's see. A D tackle, is there anyone we would put? Maybe Ogunjobi at right end? What does he look like? Play reg block. So he's kind of more of a power rusher, which is fine. Let's bring him in for like $4 million. 4.47, maybe not. We'll see. We'll see if any of these work. And then we stand up Daniil Hunter, and we just need some other pass rushers. I don't see anyone really interesting there. We do need a second middle linebacker. What's Dante Hightower's ratings? He just don't got the speed. Yeah, we'll keep looking. Right outside linebacker. We need one here. It's probably, like I said, we get Anthony Barr back on a 2-year deal. We're not paying him $7 million. We're not paying him that much. I think that's a fair 2-year deal right there. 62 points, but I think it's a solid. Move him to middle. So we still can use a pass rush. Ooh, Lorenzo Carter, huh? He's more of like a middle linebacker. I don't think we're going to get him. Yeah, we might just look for the draft in there. Cornerbacks is where we need help. Do we just like sign a couple vets here? Dante Jackson, 5'10". I want like bigger corners. I like bigger corners, I should say. But when our cornerback is in kind of disarray, let's bring in Casey Hayward on a 1-year deal. This might be like all of our cap money here. 1 year, like $12 million. See if that works for him. We still got like $1 million. Free safety. We might be looking there for the draft once again. Yeah, I'm just not a huge fan of these guys, and none of them will probably accept a $1 million offer. So that's all that's going on with that. All right, so the combines are coming in. So let's take a look at some of our favorite players and see if anything's really stood out for us. We got Jade Cameron. He ran a 4.65, 27 reps. So that tells me he's going to be like a speed rusher. I don't know, speed rusher at 6'2", 270. And he's got some pretty interesting things here. 6'2", 270, a 4.65 at 270. That is pretty solid. 27 reps. His strength will probably be like 82, 80. And we know he's we don't know any pass rush moves so far. And then we got Raheem Chambers here coming in. 6'3", 269. He also ran a 4.66, 28 reps, so about the same there. And we know he's got a finesse move. So very interesting attributes here. Here's a very interesting prospect, 6'2", 255. Decent size there. It says he's a power rusher archetype. 4.69 and 24 bench reps. So those other guys are bigger, but they're as fast, maybe not a little faster, and a little stronger. But where Goodwin might have the advantage is he's got man coverage, and he's already got B finesse move. So very interesting here, but his zone coverage is F, so he might not be that big of an advantage over. Here's a very interesting prospect, Ty Daly, 6'3", 256, so about the same size as the other guys, a little bit lighter. Runs a 4.66, same as the others, but he's got 30 bench reps. So he's going to have like 85, 88 strength. Very solid, I think. And we don't know any of his pass rush moves. He's probably a power rusher with 4.6. So as an outside linebacker pass rusher, very good option here, I think. Here's another very interesting prospect, 6'6", 262. He's a little bit slower at 4.75, but got 30 bench reps. And we know he's got B finesse and A power move. So like pure pass rusher. Got some size. Can you imagine him coming at you at linebacker? So we will take a look. I like George Broyles here, 6'4", 287, 22 years old. 4.87. He's not going to blow around you, but 32 bench reps. He might be a like power rush, but more of a run stopper we might want down on the D line. So very interesting prospect here. Here's another very interesting one, 6'3", 285, and Rashad Poole, 4'8". So another probably defensive lineman, 34 bench reps, strongest one there. And we know he's got B finesse moves, so very interesting to see that. So he's going to have some good finesse with good strength on him. And this one will probably be hard to pass up. 6'6", 301 defensive tackle. Now look at this, 4.79, first among defensive tackles, and 40 bench reps, first among defensive tackles. And then we also know he's got B block shed, so a very like come in and stop the run type of player. And for the beginning of our first free agent signing, we got Ogunjobi, and we get Hayward, it looks like. So great there, returning from injury, scouting. Let's look at mock draft 2. I've been going through the scouting on my own and just kind of looking to see who we might be interested in. Let's see, did anything change here? Yeah, they got the cornerback going one higher, and the Jets now taking a quarterback. Like I'm not gonna be happy if the Jaguars and the Jets take a quarterback after just drafting 2 in the last draft. Ooh, Emmett Gooden coming up too. And then they still got us going Dave Quinn. Dave Quinn is an interesting prospect. There's him and like 2 other guys I'm really interested in. I think it's Quinn. It might be Chambers here. I got the guy's name right down. And then there's another defensive tackle, not Curry. He's 22. Will Wheaton. This dude is like fast and strong. So very interesting. It's gonna be hard to pass up on him. We're gonna jump in here. Let's look at our negotiation. Still no offers on Godwin. That is shocking. We might be losing Anthony Barr. Probably not getting Fluker, so we'll just straight withdraw this offer. Sue, let's Barr a little bit here. I mean, he was wanting like $7 million, so we do like 4.8 for 2 years. I'm fine with that. Fine with that. 64 points. That does not get us above the Raiders. Maybe $10 million a year. Let's go to 10. 10.5. 10.5 should get us there. Just slightly above him. Let's see if we get him. And we've now freed up like $5 million in cap space. We'll throw a minimum 1-year offer. I know it's like not ideal for him. But hey, no one's offering right now. We will give him the last of our dollars. Chris Godwin, come to us for 0 points. Oh, that's so bad. And let's see, Anthony Barr rejects us, and we get Ndamukong Suh. So we might not be really going for anything crazy here. Let's see, we only got Chris Godwin. We got 3 signings. Honestly, guys, we're not really looking at any other big name free agents. So let's withdraw this offer. And let's just do a 1-year deal here, Chris. Might not be what he's looking for, but if we're the only team offering, how can he complain? We'll give you the last of our $9.73 million. What do you say? That's all we have left. And we'll look at league signings at the end once all the dust is fully settled in the free agency recap. Scouting and private workouts. We've got to do this. There are a couple players that I really need to figure out who I want to go after. We're doing Dave Quinn for sure. I've got to get more on Will Wheaton. The next thing is like, do we go Odin here? Or do I go with like one of these cornerbacks because we need some corner help? We also need a free safety. I think I can risk it on a free safety. I'm comfortable taking these 2 guys. Alonzo. There's some interesting guys here. Like I think Broyles was one of them. So we just got to be careful with who we look at. I think Carl Nash was a big one I wanted to look into. So we're going to do Nash. Confirm. Yes. Mock draft 3 is out. Let's see who they got us going with now. They put up Greg Broyles. I don't know why, but we might have unlocked some more information that made us not so big on what's his face. Where'd he go? Quinn. I do like Dave Quinn. I like Dave Quinn. We're going to have to take a look. Right here. Let's see here. We wanted more info on Quinn. Up to an 80. We know he's agile, 6'4", 325, 22 years old. Got, 36, 33, 36 reps. Runs about the same. Very interesting skills. Let's see what we got. C, pass block. B, pass block finesse. B, run block. A, run block power. B, run block power. I still like him. He might not be a great pass blocker to start his career, but he's got some upside, I think. I think he's definitely in consideration for our first round pick. Defensive tackle Will Wheaton, we get some more on him. He is a run stopper, 6'6", 301, 22 years old. All right, let's see. Look at these combine stats. 4.73, 4.79. What was that? 301 at 6'5", 40 and 38 bench reps, max in both, or number 1 in both for defensive tackles. And now the skills. Will Wheaton's going to be tough to pass on. A, awareness. B, block shed. B, power move. A, finesse move. How do you pass on Will Wheaton? How? And with the name Will Wheaton, like, oh my God, this is incredible here. I'm actually excited about this. And then our last guy we did, Carl Nash, 6'6", 262, 22 years old. Here's an interesting item. So 6'6", at 260, 4'7", 29, 30 bench. Good there. Now here's where we really got like B finesse, A power. We know he's a power rusher. So to have, what was it? B finesse moves. He's gonna come in with a good pass rushing moves. Excuse me. We just don't know his block shedding. So that's a big question mark. and he's got F injury. We didn't look at the other guy's injuries. Let's take a look real quick. So Wheaton's got B injury, much better. And Quinn's also got B. Like right now, we're leaning towards. It's gonna sound crazy. I'm leaning towards Will Wheaton. Like the dude just looks like an incredible athlete. So it's really gonna be hard for me to just pass on an athlete of that caliber. Let's look at some free agency recap. Chris Godwin never accepted our contract, so he's gonna be available. Just withdraw the offer. Signings. We wound up picking Casey Hayward, Ndamukong Suh, and Larry Ogunjobi, so we get help on the defensive line. But it's really going to be hard to pass up on that Will Wheaton character. Devontae Adams goes to the Chargers. 5 years, $119 million. Armstead heads to the Bengals. Trent Brown goes to the Jets. Gronk to the football team. Mike Williams goes to the Jets also. Gordon to the Dolphins. Beckham to the Colts. Marcus Williams wants going to the Browns. McCourty to the football team. Campbell to the Jets. Callahan Broncos. Hicks goes to the Colts. Evans goes to the Patriots. Connor goes to the Texans. Dante Jackson goes to the Steelers. Ertz the Bears. Gallup goes to the Jaguars. Reed's the Chiefs. Reddick to the Falcons. Olukun goes to the Lions. Antonio Brown's in Jacksonville. We'll see how that works out. Christian Kirk goes to the Lions. Schultz to the Texans. Ingram to the Bucks. Peppers to the Bengals. Richard to the Steelers. Diggs to the Jets. Mostert to the Chargers. Tanya to the Bengals. The Lions, who's in our divisions, they made a lot of moves. Randy Gregory to the Lions. Tart to the Seahawks. Njoku to the Jaguars. Fuller to the Eagles. Ingram to the Falcons. Joseph Raiders. Fuller Jags. Fatakasi goes to the Raiders. Williams to the Steelers. Uzama to the Jets. Edmonds to the Falcons. Bohorquez. We didn't even look at punter. That was bad. To that team. The Broncos. Harris to the Eagles. Ward to the Bears. DeCastro goes to the Raiders. Nanade goes to the Steelers. Reed Jr. Seahawks. Ebron goes to the Colts. Brown to the Bengals. Crowder to the Eagles. Whitehead to the Broncos. Wallace to the Seahawks. Hughes to the Raiders. Douglas to the Bengals. Woods to the Texans. Conklin to the Panthers. Jones goes to the football team. Penny goes to the Cardinals. Ronald Jones goes to the Jets. Foster goes to the Steelers. Roby Coleman to the Colts. Ruggs, we're going to talk about that. Bull to the Raiders. Anthony Everett goes to the Jets. Barr goes to the Raiders on a 11. Man, I think we might have. No, we offered like 10.3. So not that much. They didn't get that much more. And I knew Anthony Barr wasn't going to get what he was asking from us. Brown to the Jets. Lazard to the Falcons. Tate to the Ravens. Walker, Dolphins. Jones, Raiders. Harris, Colts. Kaepernick to the Dolphins. Barnett to the Texans. Ford to the Bears. Freeman to the Bills. Robinson to the Cardinals. Apple to the Broncos. Lewis to the Titans. Schobert to the football team. James White goes to the Bills. Winston to the Eagles. Mack to the Chiefs. Valdez Scantling to the Colts. Aguilar to the Bucks. Vernon goes to the Ravens. Allen goes to the Bears. Nelson goes to the Chargers. Karras goes to the Bengals. Pascal goes to the Browns. Young goes to the Broncos. Flowers goes to the Jags. Boston to the Lions. Ibukam goes to the Seahawks. OJ Howard, I knew he was available. I didn't look through tight ends because we have Irv Smith, but I would have picked him up for that contract. To the Jets. Needham to the Steelers. King to the Raiders. Barnes to the Rams. Reed to the Falcons. Jewell to the Jets. Coleman to the Texans. And McKenzie goes to the Ravens. So there's all your free agent signings. It's going to advance this week, and let's get into this draft. All right, welcome everyone to the NFL draft with the Jags on the board. Going number 1 overall. We pick at number 12, and we're going to see who we wind up picking. Let's see how this draft unfolds. So the first pick is going to be a quarterback after they have Trevor Lawrence on the team. What is Lawrence's overall? Because I just don't think Kruger is really even going to compete. I don't like the logic on the drafting so far on this. Like, Lawrence, 22 years old, 74. Like, why are they picking a quarterback? Why are they taking a quarterback here? That does absolutely no good for the team at all. And the Lions, like, I can see the Lions taking one, maybe trying to move on from Goff. And they do. They go George Ward with the Texans on the clock. Do they still have Watkins on their team? Watson. With them currently still having Deshaun Watson in the game, I don't see them going quarterback. And they were projected to go corner, and they do take Arsenault, who they were projected to take. The Jets, let's see what they go. And they take quarterback. Like with Zach Wilson being 23 years old, like, I don't know why they're taking a quarterback here either. The Giants can afford to take one, need to kind of take one. Daniel Jones has not worked out, and they do go Tyler Stockton. With the Panthers, they were supposed to take a corner from the first couple, or quarterback, and then they did change up to Goodwin, and that's who they wind up taking. The Giants are back on the clock now. What do they take? They go Chambers. Very interesting. And then the next pick for the Falcons, they need a quarterback, and they go money. They're relying on money at the quarterback. Broncos were also projected. No, they go Peel. Peel was a good defensive tackle, and the Jets with their second were supposed to take corner. Ooh, they go Jaden Cameron. Very interesting. And the Washington football team wind up taking cornerback Ed Pickson. So we do have 3 players on the clock, on the board that we like. So they still got quarterbacks up here. Zach Folt. I'm not sold on these quarterbacks. I'm not really interested. I don't think we need a left tackle in the first round. 22, 36 reps. I mean, he looks like he's going to be a solid player, and it's hard to pass up on Andy Cooper here. With that being said, our first guy is Nash. Nash is my third player I'm interested in, because then I got David Quinn, who's number 2. And down here, number 17 is good old Will Wheaton. So if I can trade, look at the trades. If I can trade back to like early 20s, I might reconsider this here. I'm really considering this trade here. We go to 15. It's like 3 slots back. They pick up a 3rd and a 5th. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take this trade here. Yeah, I think we're gonna do this trade. We're gonna go down to 15. I'm okay with that. Done deal. Made it official. We go to 15. Because we still got 3 players we like. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 teams ahead of us. I don't think they're all going to take our guy. And we pick up 2 extra picks here. So let's see who they go with. They wanted the quarterback, Zach Folk, which is fine with me. The Browns go with a quarterback, Brandon Moran. Interesting. And the Ravens take a corner. Cedric Harvin. It's gonna look at these. I don't think I'm gonna take a trade. Yeah, none of those trades are really interesting. So we are going to make a selection here. Like I said, this is going to be really tough, and this is big for the series because this is going to be a cornerstone of our team. Carl Nash, as interesting as he is, 6'6", 262, ran a 4.7 with 29, 30 benches, decent speed, great strength. His skill set, B finesse moves, A power moves. He's a pure pass rusher. Outside linebacker. He's a power one too, so it's interesting, but I don't think he's the right pick. We got Dave Quinn here, 6'4", 325, 22 years old. We get his archetype? Yeah, agile, 5'1", 36, 33 bench reps, so solid there. He went down a little bit in bench reps for his pro day, but not stressing that. Great speed, good strength, C pass. He's more of a run blocker day one, and he's going to be a little bit of it says agile, but he's got some power behind him in his, so it makes me wonder, like, if his more of an agile, his pass block power is going to be like a C. Still very interesting player. And then, like, this is the toughest one. This is the one I want to take, even though he's a run stopper, defensive tackle. 6'6", 301. We'll probably move him to, like, right end in our 3-4 scheme. 4'7", 38. So he's got great speed, great strength, great agility, solid acceleration. I don't, like, there's nothing that says elite. So, but, and then his skill set, A finesse, B block shed, B power. Like, he is going to come in and make an impact on day one. There's no questions about that. So I think, guys, we are going to draft defensive tackle here, the 15th overall pick, Will Wheaton. Hidden development, sick. Oh, look at that. 22 years old. Hidden development, 77 speed, 92 strength. I think he's going to be an impact player day one. Then Eagles go Malcolm Johnson. Chargers take Chris Curry. Andy Cooper, left tackle here. Chris Russo. If we can trade up maybe with the Cardinals, we might, or the Bills, we might look into doing that. As long as David is still on the board. You know what? Let's make a trade here. And we get the deal done, guys. We give up a second-round pick, our first third-round pick, our second third-round pick, and our third-round pick next year to move up with the Dolphins here. I think if we have an opportunity to get that right guard and get the right guard and the defensive tackle, why not? So we are going to pick David Quinn. It's hard to pass up on him. I know he's going to be a good all-around player, and we're going to draft him. Hidden development. 6'4", 325, 88 strength, 71 speed. I think he's going to be an all-around, but a little bit more better of a run blocker for us, which is good to start out. I'm very happy with that pick. And now we just move on to round 3 and see what we can do here. As they get Trevor Brooks. Left tackle goes Addison. Undefined. Interesting there. I don't know what's going on now, because all the teams are picking the same guy. What? Maybe that's just a visual bug. Let's try to go into another screen here. Okay, alright, we are back here on the board. Sorry, there was like a weird glitch where they're all drafting the same player. So Peterson goes, and it's happening again. What is going on, Madden? Like, this is going to be a little annoying if they're just going to, like, have the same person keep showing up. Hang on. Alright, we're going to continue on. I don't know if this fixed the problem, but let's take a look. No. I don't know what's going on. Madden, come on, get your game together. I'm in an online franchise. Cloud franchise. And it's just showing the same player drafted over and over and over again. Which is kind of frustrating. Because how am I supposed to know if I need to trade up or trade down to pick some players I want? So now I'm in the position of, do I just start simulating and just whatever picks I have left I'm just kind of stuck with, or what? Let me check something. Like, the only thing I can really do is back out after every pick and come back in and see who, okay, it might be working now. Let's watch. Okay, so Jose White goes. Okay, it might be working. I don't know what's going on. This Madden. Okay, Cameron Elliott. Ooh, George Broyles. Let's see here. Rashad Poole. He was a good player. Devon Fox. What's crazy is one of the guys oh, there he just goes. Carl Nash finally went. I was interested in him. Odin was a good player. Let's see if we got the better defensive tackle. Deontay Shepard. Kendrick McKnight. Jawan Taylor. So, a lot of good guys going here. Some of these guys, yeah, they're on my board. But with the draft picks that this team has already traded away, we'll have to wait and see. Really what we can put together for this draft class. I'm happy with what we got. Right guard solved, right end solved. We're gonna run a 3-4. We'll stand up what's his face at outside linebacker, Daniil Hunter, and put the dominating force Will Wheaton down on the D line. And oh man, it's gonna be interesting. I think JD Buckner, Dante Springs there. Let's take a look at my draft board real quick. If I'm going to have to pick a player or position I'm going to be looking at, it's probably going to be like middle linebacker, like Darrell Evans, 4.65. He's an interesting player. We just don't know anything about him. He's maybe a coverage guy. Alright, continuing on with this draft. I didn't see really anything on the draft board that was like interesting or jumped out like we need this player, so I'm just gonna kind of stick with the picks we have. And here goes that glitch again. If it happens this time, I'm just gonna start simulating to my pick. Yep, there it goes. Alright, we're just gonna simulate to our pick. Let's see if there's anyone we want to pick here, which I'm sure there is. Favorites, let's see. Osborne is interesting. I think he's more of, nope, he's not the one I was thinking of. Tony Graham has got interesting. He's got some size, got some press. We don't know his coverage skills. Broyles is interesting. Once again, decent speed. Don't know anything coverage wise for him. Rashad Brooks is very interesting. 6'3", running a 4.45. So, pretty interesting there. No, he's not a great route runner. Sharif Baker here, 4.41 at 6'1", 202. And he's got some coverage skills. C-man, D-zone. He's more of a man coverage. He's definitely going to be a project. Scarborough here is very interesting. We can stand him up at outside linebacker, I believe, and be a pure pass rusher. And at 6'4", 288 would definitely be interesting to see. A little bit of an interesting player. He's got some speed. We just don't know any coverage skills or any skills like in general. So he's going to lay the stick, but at 6'2", 225, running 4.59, 4.63, he'll have like 83, 84 speed. So he's interesting. Tight end Nick Holt. Yeah, 4.67. He's a big guy. 6'5", 272 running. 4.67, 19 reps. I think there's actually a better But B carrying, A catching traffic, B stiff arm. JD Jones is who someone else I'm very interested in. And he's not going to be an exceptional catcher, I don't think, but 4'6'9", 24 reps. And maybe a little bit better of a route runner, not a great run blocker, or might be a better run blocker, but very interesting. He's got the upside potential to run block and have some speed. Randall Odom here, he's got some size, 6'1", 200 pounds, 4'6", but we just don't know any coverage things. That goes the same with Alex Beasley, 6'3", 202, 21 years old, 4'5'4", so not quite as fast, not a great zone corner, but can tackle. Maybe he might be better for like a safety. Xavier Malone, 6'2", 188, he's got some speed to him. We know he's got decent zone coverage. He's definitely going to be like a day one pick for us. I think I'm going to take Scarborough, try to stand him up as an outside linebacker. He's interesting. I want to take him, but he is 23. I'm trying to go with like younger players if I'm not going to get great, just really good scouting on him. But 23, let's take a shot. Normal dev, 77 speed, 82 strength. Might be able to work him at linebacker. We'll have to see. And we're going to continue on here. And there goes McLaughlin. Atkins goes. We don't pick until the 5th round now, so just go to the next pick in case that little glitch happens again. I want to like actually watch the draft and go through it, but if that thing's going to keep happening, I'm not going to like that. We're going to pick a player here. I know the two guys I want to go right here. And corners. And probably not the top corners on the board, if they're still here. Looks like all the tight ends are gone. So yes, we're going to go Xavier Malone. I think he's going to be a good player to develop. 4.4 speed, C zone coverage, C awareness, not going to get injured. He's pretty much not going to tackle, but he's going to be a good coverage guy. So we're going to take him. 90 speed, not great strength, about what I expected. 22 years old, though. We're going young. As you can see, like that glitch happened again on the draft board. Know who I want to go here. Go back to our favorites. We're going to come down to cornerback. Was it Beasley? I think Beasley, if he moves to like free safety, will be a better fit there with better tackling and everything. So we're going to pick Beasley and move him to free safety. Ooh, 21 years old. Hidden develop at 6'3", 201. 88 speed. Yeah, I think he's going to be a good safety. And look like now, let's see if it continues going. Yeah, so like sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. It glitches out. It's kind of annoying. And like it's super glitchy on online franchise. So let's go to next user pick. We're just a couple away. Let's take a look and see if there's anyone we want here. There is a guy, Taquan Newman. Even though we drafted the other guy for free safety, he's got 4.48 speed, so not terrible. I mean, really good speed. And C tackling. I just don't know if the other guy's going to pound out at safety, so we'll take him also. 89 speed, 74 strength, so very interesting. We have two guys competing for safety. Here later on in the draft, we get to pick another player, and once again, it glitched out. Newman's back on the board. Favorites, we only got a couple guys left. Charles, we're just definitely not taking. David Avery, interesting, 34 reps. He's pretty solid. He's up there. C finesse move, so not a bad starting point. But I might just want to see if there's a good trade. Wilkins, I think, is just kind of a little on the slower side. Yeah. And we don't know any coverage with him, as we don't for most of the guys. McLeod, 6'8", 240. I want to draft this guy. 4.63 speed. We might just take him now. And do I have another pick? Yeah, I do have a. Yeah, I think we're gonna Some trades. Next year pick. Yeah, we got a 6th rounder here from the Titans, the Dolphins, the Colts. Let's just take the Dolphins. They helped us out earlier, and we will let them, make their pick right here. And we don't know who they took. So yeah, once again, that glitch is happening. It's kind of annoying. And we are going to make a selection. I want that tight end. That tight end better be on the board. And he is. So tight end here, 6'8", 240, fastest guy in the tight end in the draft. 17 reps is okay. I don't think he's going to catch much, but little project tight end. Let's see what he's got going on. 84 speed, 69 strength, not bad. So very interesting tight end there. And let's go to the next user pick, which will just be to the end of the draft. And we'll take a look at some of the players, see if we missed anything. Let's look at manage roster, NFL roster, because I want to move that corner to safety. And yes, I believe it was Beasley who was just hidden development. Edit him. All we're going to do is just move his position to free safety and then take a look. Save changes. We'll back out and see what we drafted, how good we did. Draft recap. Let's take a look. So our first pick, Will we in 77 overall. Hidden development, 22 years old, young rookie. 77 speed, 92 strength, 79 block shed, 79 power move, 74 finesse move. I just don't think we could have passed him up. That would have been almost impossible to do. I'll change his number later. But yeah, very interesting. Then we come back with Dave Quinn, also 24-year-old rookie, hidden development, 88 strength, run block, pass block, and run block power. I mean, pretty much well-rounded. His pass block power is really his only weakness, and that's pretty easy to fix as we start doing more upgrades on him. He should get a lot better relatively quick there, so happy with that pick. Go to Scarborough. I think Scarborough I wanted to stand up at outside linebacker, and having 77 speed. Let's edit him. I'll edit him in a minute, and then we'll see. He's more of a power rusher. He's not a speed rusher. We kind of figured that with his size. So very interesting. Let's gotta even take a look at his pass rushing abilities. 77 speed, 82 strength, 70 power, 62 finesse, and 71 block shed. Not bad. Definitely gonna have to develop as an outside linebacker. Xavier Malone was interested in this pick at corner. He's got 90 speed, 70 zone, 68 press, and 61 man. So pretty much a pure zone corner. I kind of liked him for his height. As a gun corner, I'm more than fine with that. Bailey just doesn't play well in any position, so might have to move him back. 71. So he's got like 62 zones, 58 man, 59 hit power. Yeah, I just don't know where to play him. 68 tackling. Yeah, he's gonna be a long-term project player, but with hidden development, should get some kind of playing time before his first contract's up. Now, Taekwon Newman was the other safety we took. 89, 64 zone, and 72 man with better hit power. His tackling is about the same, if not a little bit better than the other guy. Maybe he can move to corner as like a man coverage corner. 6'1", 205, not bad. 89 speed. And then our stretch reach here at tight end. I like this guy. He's going to be on the practice squad for 2 years and then be on the active roster. 6'8", 240, 22-year-old rookie. 84 speed, 63 catching, 60 run blocking. Going to be a project, but very interested to see what Sam McLeod could do. Let's take a look at the NFL and see these quarterbacks. Oliver's going to start over, but he's 2 years older, right? He's 2 years older than Lawrence and only got normal development. Ward, I can definitely see why they did this. 6'5", 230. Very nice quarterback here. Arsenault corner, 6'2", 190 at corner. Very nice pickup for them. You're not starting him over what's his face in New York. So yeah, that was a terrible pick. Tyler Stockton a little bit better. I mean, you can start him over the dude. I'm just drawing blanks on names today. Daniel Jones, and be happy with that. Emmett Goodwin, very nice linebacker here. 79 speed. See, it's already with 77 speed. It's not like he's got much worse speed. He's just not quite complete as a pass rusher. So he'll get some playing time in the preseason and come on. In like a year or two, he'll be a good pass rusher. Raheem Chambers was very interesting. He had 84 speed, 82 strength. Man, look at that finesse. 80 finesse move. He's just going to come in and wreak havoc as a speed rusher. And then, ooh, look at this. Like, the Falcons pick up money, and money seems to be pretty solid here. Peel, I think we got the better defensive tackle, better development, and he was projected to go higher. Peel was projected to go higher. Better speed, better strength, maybe the block shedding. I don't recall what our guys was. We're going to get to him here in a minute. So our ratings, I think we got, definitely got the better player. Jaden Cameron was interesting, 6'2", 270, 82 speed, 83 strength, 79 finesse move. So you can stand him up at outside linebacker and play him if you wanted. And because I'm just saying that we're running a 3-4, so I look at like if he would have worked in our system. 6'2", 190, 23, Ed Pinkston. Very nice coverage, very nice speed. He's going to be a force to reckon with. And then Zach Folk, who the Eagles on the trade up for 72 overall. Decent ratings. Probably not happy having to go on and compete against Jalen Hurts. I don't know why the Browns took this guy. He's got good development. Just, I guess, kind of, I don't know, best player available pick. 6 foot, 180 pound, 23-year-old rookie. Not bad man coverage. A little good press. So very solid. Will Wheaton, we've seen him. Malcolm Jeanson, Chris Curry, definitely. Russo, who somehow went above Eric Barkley. Very interesting. What was his speed? 82 at right outside linebacker. I think Ty Daly was pretty interesting. 6'3", 256, 83 speed, 74 block shed, 75 power move. Yeah, he's interesting. We go with Quinn. Very happy with that pick. Addison Lashley was another one who I was interested in. 6'4", 265 with 83 speed, 80 strength, and power and run stopper. Very interesting. Dorian Robinson, Britton Peterson, 79 overall in the second round. 5'9", 2. There's a little safety, but fast. I'd move him to free safety and just have him be a roamer like Earl Thomas used to be. He was still in the first round. Levine, Ty Dunlap, got a pretty interesting story on him. So 6'3", 224, 90 speed, very solid. Mac Bonds had a story, 80 overall, normal development, but 80 overall. 5'10", 205, definitely the best running back. 93 speed, 90 change in direction, 74 trucking, 81 break tackle. You could start him day one and be happy. Jose White, Cameron Elliott. I'm just going to kind of go through these guys. Poole, I think, was another one who I was kind of interested in, but happier with our pick. Carl Nash, I was interested in him. Hidden development, 6'2" or 6'6", 262 at right outside linebacker, 22 years old. 79 speed, 83 strength, 77 block shed, 79 power move. I was definitely interested in Nash. And when he was available in the second round, I was considering trying to find a way to trade up. Odin, who was higher rated, ranked on the boards. He was ranked the number 1 defensive tackle over Wheaton. Wheaton was like number 4. 6'4", 303, 22 hidden development, very nice. 89 strength, 76 speed, 82 power move, 73 block shed. It's getting a little boost because he's happy where he's at in New York. Shepard, look at these 70s down into the second round picks. These are very nice draft class. I don't know if we just got a strong one or what. And it kind of starts tapering off here. But yeah, I'm kind of happy that Dante Spriggs kind of fell. 6'2", 305, 74 speed, 88 power move, and 88 strength. Man, he's going to be a force to reckon with. You know, they finally start coming down into the 60s where they should be. Devontae Miller here, 6'2", 202, 88. Not bad. 88 speed. Yeah, wide receiver Drayvon Means, 6 foot, 187, 23 years old. Hidden development. Green Bay might be trying to find their Devontae Adams replacement. 90 speed, 84 catching, good short route running, good catching traffic. JJ Gregory, I was interested in him, but 6'6", 269, 22, 68 overall normal dev, 81 speed, 81 strength, 77 power, 65 finesse, and 71 block shed. Couple decent centers here. Pretty interesting linebackers. I think I might have been interested in Brazel. Maybe not. He might not have been the guy I was looking at. But 87 speed. We definitely looked at Simmons. Simmons was interesting, but his size kind of scared me, and he didn't have like a strength that stood out. If you look at him, you really don't like. Yeah, he can rush the passer. He's got decent coverage for zone. His man is terrible, and he's pretty much just like a balanced outside linebacker. Maybe move in the middle and have him play like a balanced role there. He's not great at anything. McLaughlin was interesting, but I wasn't super interested in him at outside linebacker. Hidden development though at 6'2", 231. His speed kind of worried me because it wasn't great, along with his strength. He's balanced there, but he's a good block shedder, so he's going to stop the run. Just got to develop those pass rush moves. J.T. Cohen. Sharif Barker, I think we looked at him, but yeah, his zone coverage was bad. I think it was like an F. There was another middle linebacker I was interested in, but like their speed just did not stand out for nowadays NFL. Rutherford Brooks. There was definitely a wide receiver we were also interested in. Cody Davis was interesting, but his speed is probably 84. I think he had like a 4.7 speed. LaVon Landry, no, he wasn't the other tight end. Nick Holt was one. 73 overall, hidden development, 6'5", 272. 82 speed, 85 catching, 67 run block. I mean, yeah, that's a miss there. I contemplated taking Nick Holt, but I like the other tight end a little bit better. Not the one we drafted. There's another guy coming up here soon. Maybe these were the two linebackers I was more interested in. 6'3", 248, 87, and 6'4", 251, 88 speed, 57 zone. This other guy's zone coverage, 55, yeah. Where is that tight end? It wasn't Richards. It was like JD something. Really wasn't a great backup quarterback here. Here he is, JD Jones. I was interested in him. 6'6", 256, 82 speed, 82 catching. Not a great run blocker. I thought he would be better because he had some decent strength, I think. Where's his strength? Run block, lead block, break tackle. Maybe they don't show it here, but in general, I think he had some decent strength too with his size and decent speed. There was a couple of receivers I was interested in. I don't remember their names, but they're probably like 5th or 6th round picks. I just did not take them, as I was more looking for. There's a couple of 70s down here as halfbacks. A defensive tackle, 70. Brian Broyles, I was interested interested in him. 82 speed. Xavier Malone. It wasn't Jose Chavez, was he? No, because the guys I was interested in, they were like bigger receivers. Not Nichols. Nope, definitely not Nichols. Maybe Donnell Avery. Nope, not Donnell Avery. Could have been Nate Gooden. Nope, not Nate Gooden. They were both like 6'3" and they ran like 4.4s. So I don't think they were on the board when we took McLeod. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're gonna move on to the beginning of the regular season, guys. I'm going to do some roster adjustments, but thanks for watching. Hit that like, hit the subscribe, and we'll be back with another episode.